Hi, folks. Welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So, this paper came out just a couple of days before I'm recording this. And this is really interesting because the authors here are looking at how AI is used in a team context for real corporate knowledge work. So let's look at what the task is, how they set it up, and then what the results look like. And there are some pretty interesting and actually surprising results. First of all, what was the task? So they took about 770 workers at Procter& and Gamble, huge consumer goods company, and gave them these tasks which are very typical of product strategy and product analysis kinds of tasks at any large company. And then these 770 odd people were divided into these four groups for the experiment. So the base group, which is the control group, was an individual who was doing these tasks without any help from AI. And the three other groups, which were the experiment groups, were an individual doing the task with AI help, a team doing these tasks without AI, and then a team doing these tasks with AI. So a typical 2x2 setup along two dimensions. And then what did they measure? They measured quality of the produced work. And most notably, these quality scores were judged by human expert evaluators with domain relevant background. The other things they measured were novelty, how novel is the idea, and feasibility, how possible it is to actually implement that idea. So let's look at measures of quality first. Here on the y-axis, we have quality, and on the x-axis, we have these four conditions for the experiment. And you'll notice that you get a big boost going from individuals to teams, but then both the AI conditions, an individual with AI and a team with AI, significantly outperforms the no AI condition. But here's the other notable thing. The individual with AI comes very, very close to the performance of a team with AI. And the individual with AI is beating the quality of a team without AI. So this finding is really significant. It's showing that, at least in this context, a single person with the help of AI can achieve some of the same quality outcomes as a team of people with or without AI. And that point is driven home by this distribution of the quality scores. So the blue curve here is a team without AI, and this yellow curve is an individual with AI. And you can see how close the quality distribution is for these two conditions. Now, if you look at how much time these groups spent with and without AI, there was about a 16% speed up when using AI, both for teams and individuals. The other important finding was how people, when they use AI, tend to perform better outside their core competence. So these people were divided into two broad groups. Some folks were more on the business and commercial side, and others had more technical expertise in R&D. And you can see that when they work without AI, they tend to stay in their own domains. So the business folks produce more businessy kind of output, and the technical folks produce more technical output. However, with the help of AI, both of these groups are able to color outside the line, so to speak, and perform well on a broader range of topics. So the commercial folks can produce decent output for technical stuff, and the technical folks can produce decent output for commercial and business stuff. And this is really important. This is the kind of stuff a lot of people have been talking about, folks like Sahil Lavingya, Claire Vaux, and they've been talking about how AI is kind of flattening the functional divisions. Things like PM and UX and engineering. You needed these functional divisions because you needed to lean on the very specialized expertise of people within these functions. But now a PM can get a lot of engineering help from AI and vice versa. So these functional boundaries are gradually blurring away. And then this was really interesting. They asked the participants how they felt during this task, just their kind of emotional, mental state. And to me, at least, a somewhat surprising thing was that people working in the with AI condition reported more positive emotions during the task. So you see a jump going from working alone to working with teams. And that makes sense. Most people would say that working with teams is more pleasant than working in isolation. But you get some of those same effects when working with an AI. So these are pretty significant findings, and they were all statistically significant. But these might actually be lower bounds because the people in this study had some very quick instruction on AI prompting techniques. And they might have done even better if they were even more familiar with how to effectively prompt AI. The other somewhat impairing factor was that the AI tools used were not actually built for collaborative environments. There was no product integration, so to speak. And if you designed an AI product that fit into people's workflows, fit into the products they use daily, they might be able to use it in an even more effective manner. So, what does this mean? Basically, the authors in this study are showing that AI can serve as an effective virtual teammate. And the study was done in a pretty realistic setting in a real large corporation doing tasks that are typical of what is done in that company. So we really have to rethink not just how we use AI, but how we build teams and organizations using AI as a teammate, essentially. So that was a quick look at this paper that is looking at how AI can essentially be a teammate with some pretty interesting findings. I hope you enjoyed that. If you like content like this, please like the video, consider subscribing, and I will see you all next time. Thank you very much.